Most men don't realize how often women are actually checking them out. What if I told you that women notice you more frequently than you think, but you're just missing the signs? Many men are unaware of these subtle cues. In this video, I'll challenge you to recognize 6 ways women secretly show their interest. 1. Social media engagement. In today's world, social media has become one of the most common ways women express interest without being overt. If she starts engaging with your online presence, liking your photos, reacting to your stories, or commenting on your posts, she's likely trying to catch your attention. This is especially true if her actions go beyond casual interaction. For instance, liking an old photo isn't just about the photo itself. It's often her way of saying she's been scrolling through your profile and finds you intriguing. Reactions to stories, especially ones that include emojis or playful comments, are also significant. It's her way of inviting conversation without putting herself in a vulnerable position. Beyond direct interactions, she might use indirect methods, such as commenting on posts from mutual friends, sharing content she knows aligns with your interests, or tagging you in memes or articles. These moves allow her to test the waters while remaining discreet. To gauge her interest, look for patterns. Is she consistently engaging with your content? Are her comments more personal or thoughtful than generic? If so, she's likely trying to stay on your radar in a way that feels organic and low pressure. Responding positively to these gestures can open the door to deeper communication and show her that you've noticed. 2. Finding reasons to be near you. One of the most classic yet subtle signs of interest is when a woman frequently finds herself near you. This tactic is particularly effective because it creates opportunities for connection without requiring her to make the first move. Whether she's choosing a seat close to you in a cafe, standing near you at a party, or seemingly coincidentally bumping into you in places you frequent, these moments are often anything but accidental. It's important to note how often this happens. If you notice her positioning herself in your vicinity multiple times, she's likely trying to send a signal. For instance, she might linger in your line of sight at an event or stand closer than necessary in a crowded setting. These moves are designed to give you the chance to notice her and initiate a conversation. Beyond proximity, watch for other cues that reinforce her interest. Does she glance your way more often than others in the room? Is she adjusting her hair, clothes, or posture when she's near you? These subtle movements are signs she's aware of your presence and wants you to notice her in return. 3. The quick glance that lingers. Many women are masters of using fleeting glances to assess someone they find attractive. Unlike a full-on stare, these quick looks are brief but intentional, often lasting just long enough to let you know you've caught her attention. For example, she might glance at you from across the room, then quickly look away to avoid being too obvious. However, the glance might linger for just a fraction of a second longer than usual, giving you a clue that it wasn't random. Often, these glances are accompanied by other behaviors, such as pretending to be focused on something else, like her phone, a drink, or a book. Women do this to appear casual and avoid drawing attention to themselves. But if you're observant, you'll notice the difference between a casual glance and one filled with interest. These repeated moments indicate she's curious about you and trying to gauge your vibe. To respond, try maintaining eye contact for just a moment longer the next time you catch her looking. A warm, confident smile can go a long way in breaking the ice and showing her you're receptive. 4. Playful teasing and jokes. Humor is one of the most effective tools for building rapport, and women often use it to express interest. If she teases you about something harmless, like your hairstyle, your choice of coffee, or even your hobbies, it's usually her way of creating a playful dynamic. This kind of lighthearted banter allows her to test the waters and see how you respond, while subtly showing she feels comfortable around you. The delivery of her teasing is crucial. If it's paired with a warm smile, laughter, or an encouraging tone, it's a sign she's trying to build chemistry rather than criticize you. For instance, She might jokingly say, "Wow, you're really into that band, aren't you?" while smiling and maintaining eye contact. Her goal is to grab your attention in a way that's fun and engaging. Playful teasing is also a way to create a shared moment of connection. If you respond in kind, perhaps by teasing her back or laughing along, it builds a sense of mutual enjoyment. This back and forth can quickly establish a deeper connection, making the interaction feel more natural and flirtatious. 5. Compliments, disguised as casual remarks. Women are often subtle when giving compliments, choosing to frame them as casual observations rather than direct praise. Instead of saying, "You look amazing," she might comment on specific details, such as your style, personality, or sense of humor. What sets these compliments apart is the way they're delivered. Pay attention to her tone, body language, and facial expressions. Does she smile warmly or lean in slightly when she speaks? Does her voice soften or become more playful? These subtle shifts often indicate that her words carry more meaning than meets the eye. Men often dismiss these remarks as simple politeness, but if she consistently compliments you, it's a sign she's paying close attention to you. Responding with gratitude and engaging her in conversation about the complimented topic can help keep the interaction flowing and encourage deeper connection. 6. Mirroring your movements and energy. When someone is attracted to you, they naturally start to mimic your body language, speech patterns, or even energy levels without realizing it. This psychological behavior signals rapport and connection. For example, if you take a sip of your drink, she might do the same shortly after. If you lean in slightly during a conversation, she may unconsciously mirror your posture. Even subtle things like matching your tone of voice, using similar slang, or laughing at the same moments can indicate she's tuned into you. Mirroring is an instinctive way people create a sense of comfort and alignment. If you notice her subtly copying your mannerisms or adjusting her energy to match yours, take it as a strong indicator that she's engaged and interested. To test this, try shifting your position or making a small gesture, like touching your chin or crossing your arms, and see if she follows suit. If she does, it's a sign that she's subconsciously trying to build a connection. Women are often more subtle than men realize when showing interest, but once you learn to recognize the signs, you'll see them everywhere. The key is to stay observant, confident, and receptive to these cues. When you start picking up on them, you'll have more opportunities to connect, engage, and take the next step with confidence. Pay attention, and you might be surprised by how many women have already been checking you out.